Hello friends, it's Elle with Sacred Union Tarot. I am so happy to be with you today. Thank you so much for joining me. Thank you for your positive presence here, and thank you for stopping by my channel. A couple of things I wanted to say. I hope everyone had a marvelous, safe, happy, warm holiday season. It's been absolutely beautiful, but busy. So kind of the busy is winding down a bit, and so I wanted to take some time to catch us up on some energy reading. Took a little break over the holidays so I could focus on my family, my pets, and dealing with the cold weather. We had a lot of extra care that needed to be given, and everybody needed to be prepped so we could manage all of the livestock. Yes, I had chickens in my garage. So anyhow, it kept us very busy, but I'm hoping you had a wonderful holiday season, and we are looking forward to a beautiful new year. Wanted to give a shout out to my friend Lance, who made this beautiful pendant. Let me get it away from my cord. See if you can see. This is sea sediment jasper. This it's called a pie stone, and it is it helps to manifest inner peace, clarity, love, compassion, and alignment of the physical and light body. So this was made by my good friend Lance at Seahorse Ranch Leatherworks. They're on Facebook. Look them up and get a beautiful pendant. He makes all kinds of beautiful jewelry, so check him out on his Facebook page. I don't think he has a website, so all right. Lots of things coming up. We have had just an amazing transitional December. All the solstice energy, and now we're coming into, we had the, I think we had the full moon. We have the new moon in Sagittarius, and then we are in the first quarter moon of Capricorn coming up. That begins tomorrow. Today is December 29th. So this is the first quarter moon. And another shout out, sorry. This is thank you to my son, Kyle, for this beautiful Moonology deck. Absolutely first time opening it, just first time using it, but I wanted to kind of maybe start to focus on some of the moon shifts, and so maybe start seeing how we feel as we go through these moon phases. And then we're coming up to this full moon in Capricorn, which happens on January the 6th. This is the wolf moon, and this is the micro moon. This is when the moon is the furthest away from planet Earth. So maybe not as intense as some of the super moons that we've been through, but just let me know how you feel in the comments. So those are some of the moon phases, and I'm going to shift the camera. We'll get into doing this energy reading for the 29th of December. I'll get back on my schedule next week, but with the holidays, I'm all tied up here. With the holidays, I took a little healthy, selfish time just to kind of be able to get to a place where I could spend some time with my husband, with my children, with all of my animals, with my dad and Michelle, and with my brother, and with my grandson. So I wanted to just take that time and just let my energy flow toward family and friends. So, all right, let's get started on this reading. Let me shift you over to turn that off. There we go. Now, this way you can see the cards, and you've got the Moonology cards here. I'm going to scoot these back a bit so I'll have more room. Put that there. All right. So one of the messages that came through for me during this time was 2022, if you're a twin flame, divine feminines were detaching from the journey. If you're in a deep soulmate connection, you've gone through a very turbulent year trying to figure out, kind of your what I'm hearing, cosmic energy, where you're spiritually aligned and how that all translates for you. You spent a lot of time focusing on that this year, and now you kind of got it figured out. So now what you're being asked to do for 2023, and this is just from my guides, is that you're to be focusing on how to integrate your light into the collective in a positive way. And this is not saying to dim your light for anyone, but this is how are you going to spread your light, but focusing on self first. They're being very cautious about saying don't spread yourself thin trying to help others. This is standing strong in your light, being that beacon, but also it's kind of like we're going to start spreading this light as this great awakening, and it feels like 2023 it's like, nothing's going to be hidden in the shadows. Everything's going to come to light, and then we have to be the light bearers, the light bringers, the harbingers of light. How are we going to help integrate that light into the collective energy so that we can assist the ascension, but without losing focus on self and your work and your, look, this one flipped over, joy and delight. Open your heart to joy. And then answering the call, the time is now. Okay, so that is how, and this is what. We are definitely answering the call. This is time to answer the call. The time is now. And this is 2023. I feel we're going to start to feel that energy from this and I needed to read these. So for the full moon in Sagittarius, focus on the positive. So if you've been recycling with some of the retrograde energies, recycling a lot of the old storylines, a lot of the old events, a lot of the old happenings, all of the, the chaos and everything served a purpose, and if you're recycling it, it's time to let go and just validate it. Everything happened for a reason. It may not have been perfect. Your responses, reactions may not have been perfect. People and their interactions with you may not have been perfect, but it all served a purpose. So just go ahead and validate it so you can let it go. And then with this first quarter moon, which happens tomorrow, December 30th, unleash your kindest self. This is unleash that part of you now that is going to align with your light work and your kindness. Now, as a caveat, don't jump into, okay, well, in order to be spiritual, I always have to be kind. Not what I'm saying. But you do need to come from a point of compassion. As people are starting to wake up, they're going to come to the same point at the journey that you did when you woke up, where they're going to start rehashing their lives, and they're going to have to go through the transformation process, which is painful. But because it's all done in love, it is an important journey that they make, and you will be serving as the guide. I'm hearing very strongly, I see a lighthouse, I see energy of the collective that have already awoken and done their work, and I see this light beam shining out into the darkness, calling people, calling souls to the ascension process, to the truth. Okay, so in the full moon of Capricorn, it's take a reality check. Remember when I said that everything is going to be exposed? It feels like there's going to be, this is the expose year. This is the expose year. This is going to be the call to the truth, the illumination. Because when the truth is revealed, that is going to be the catalyst that awakens people. They're going to feel very betrayed, and they're going to go inward. And most of them will be calling out to Source, to God, to whatever deity they believe, Allah, looking for guidance. And then that's when they will bump into you, run into you. For some reason, they will be calling you. They'll run across your Facebook page, or whatever work you do as a light worker, they are going to find you. And that's why there are so many of us that have woken up in the collective, because we have to evenly distribute the work as we help others go through this process. That's what 2023 is going to be all about. That's, in my opinion, signs, yeah. Instincts are a message from the inner divine. You will be feeling signs and synchronicities, but so will those that are waking up, and they will be following those signs to you. And then on the bottom, allowing and self-love. Okay, so this is radical acceptance. This almost looks like what you will be doing. You are going to be the spiritual guide and mentor. Let the wall fall that separates me from my own vulnerable inner child. I long to take care of myself like never before. If you have not done so already, have a conversation with your inner child and validate their presence. Validate the hurt and the pain that they have felt, and allow them to explore their healing through you. Through what you are doing now, how does this affect and heal your inner child? Because that's going to be important work for you to do with others. Okay, let's pull from the Lover's Oracle. So this is kind of like what I'm feeling is a ready, get, set, go kind of energy. So ready was the new moon in Sagittarius. Get set is this first quarter moon in Capricorn. And at the full moon in Capricorn, taking that reality check is going to be somewhat of some revelations. January 6th, that's a significant date in the United States. There's going to be some significant revelations where somebody is going to step back and say, whoa, that is now upsetting my entire world. So be ready for that, and it doesn't necessarily mean you, but I feel like it's coming from others. I'm just trying to keep up with my guides and what they're saying. They're saying get ready, ready, set, go. It's time to prepare yourself but not sacrifice yourself. So don't get into sacrificial energy where you have to sacrifice your self-love and your self-worth to help others. You've got to stay balanced in your taking care of self. All right, so we have freedom. There is nothing stopping you. The path is clear if you want it to be. Yeah, look at that. It is important right now to take a step back and spend some time alone instead of placing your focus on another. Now is the time to give to yourself. There's that self-love. And if you could do anything, what would it be? The answer dwells in your heart, not your mind, for the heart is the gateway to the soul. This tells me that we are going to be shifting into service energy, but not sacrifice energy. Does this make sense? Please comment below if I'm making any sense to you whatsoever. I just feel like this is what they're preparing. They're preparing us to, this year was a year of, 2022 was a year of transformation. And now 2023 is going to be a year of creating the life that you love from the ground up, and that is going to serve as a beacon for others. But through that, you will be called to do some service work. So let's see here. This is the totally zenned out journey, the hermit. Here's that taking time to self. Remember, this is not a soul-sacrificing energy. You are not going to say, okay, well, I'm going to spend all of my time helping others. No, you maintain your balance. Self-care, self-love, helping others as well. But don't get out of balance on that, because then you just get into this martyrdom energy, and that's not healthy for you. Eight of Swords. Queen of Swords. All right, so from what I'm hearing now, this is time for you to go inward and take an assessment of what you feel is kind of keeping you in that recycling energy, in that energy of Eight of Swords, Nine of Swords, where you just feel like you're just, you're rehashing elements of your past. Everything happened for a reason. However it happened, validate it and forgive it and let it go. There's the Queen. She is not stressing about anything. She's totally in charge of where she's going to place her energy via her thoughts. She's totally in charge of that. She is totally saying, I know where I need to place my energy, and my thoughts are going to be directed now. They're not going to be running rampant over things that you can't control. You are now going to take, and see how she's got the sword of truth? You're going to base everything on this is this reality check. It's like, that's not serving me anymore. I can't change the past. Validate whatever happened for a reason. Let it go. Move forward. And this is the Nine of Wands. Seems like it's been a rather hard. You can see how the stick is kind of broken and it's like bandaged together. This has been a lot of actions. Wands are actions. This has taken a lot of steps, and you've been wounded in the process. But you now are focused on your spiritual well-being, which is then encompassing your physical well-being and your physical environment. All right, we have the World card. Oh, that goes here. With the Five of Cups. This is putting an end to the things that you have been regretful about. That's in the past. This is the past energy. Nothing you can do about it. You got 3 cups that you have emptied out, but you've got 2 cups here that are overflowing. Let's see if you can see that. See those cups, 2 cups at the top? They're overflowing from source. And then you've got the 3 cups that have just drained you dry. This has been an emotionally draining experience, and you're just rehashing it, recycling it. It's not doing anybody any good. Let it go. It happened because it was meant to. Let it go. You don't need to feel guilt or remorse. Just stand in your truth that whatever you did because you had to. Okay, then we have the Temperance card in the reverse. Remember when I said we got to keep everything in balance? Don't allow your Queen of Swords to create an imbalance. We still have to have that love and compassion, that kindness. Don't go, I'll just say it, betting on anybody. Keep a kind, compassionate heart, even though you're having to speak some truths and control where you spend your energy. Yeah, Ace of Wands. This is new actions. New actions that you're taking. New actions, this is future for me. This is new actions. Allow your thoughts and your actions to be coherent. This is stay balanced. Align your thoughts and your actions. Let your actions come from a place of kindness. And it's okay to step away if you need to. Here's the Hierophant. And the Wheel of Fortune. So we have the Hermit and the Hierophant. To me, those are very, very powerful spiritual wisdom. And if you look at, these are guides, these are ancestors' guides that are helping you along this journey. Bottom of the deck, Knight of Cups. Okay, that one's just going to slide right under that, the Four of Cups. So to me, that is, and then under that is the King of Cups. This to me feels like you know where you want to spend your emotional energy now. I think you feel very aligned with your thoughts, your actions, and your emotions. That's 2023. Alignment of your heart, your head, and your actions. Let's pull from the Muse Tarot and see what comes out. What do my viewers need to know? What messages need to come through? Page of Emotions. So we have the Page, the Knight, the King. But this needs to be alignment. Alignment with, and this is the whole year, 2023 to me is about alignment. It is aligning your heart and your head, your masculine, your feminine, your inner, your outer, your above and below. Everything is about alignment. It's about getting your health, creating a healthy body, a healthy, to the degree that you can, a healthy physical vessel, and a healthy spiritual vessel. That is 2023. I feel it so powerfully that is our focus. We have the Five of Voices on top of the Tower, on top of, somebody that's watching has made some sort of choices that have created this, in the past, they have sabotaged themselves, or they have created a dynamic that's been very turbulent and unsettling. Feels like in relationships. However, we're going to bring peace to that in 2023. There's the olive branch there. I don't know if you can see it. But this is kind of a new, like a new generation, like, you have new generations of appliances or new generations of electronics. This is like a new generation. They're using the word generation. A new generation of emotional what's the word they're trying to tell me? Emotional opportunities. How you apply your emotions is going to be all new this year, 2023. It feels like this is now all the spiritual lessons, not all, but the spiritual, you have a strong spiritual foundation, you've done the healing work, you've done the transformation work, and now you're going to start applying that emotionally through this kindness, compassion, charity, service. However, the work that you're going to do for yourself is going to be focusing on cleansing and healing your physical body, getting a healthy body, a healthy light body. And what I've noticed, folks, I don't seem to need to eat as much as I used to. I feel like I go longer without eating, and I feel like when I eat, it's not as much. And I let my body determine what it is that I want to eat, and I find that I'm eating more and more light vegetables and fruits. Things that absorb light. That's what I feel like I eat more of now. And I feel the transformation in my body. My body feels lighter. So I'm thinking this 2023, we're going to be focusing on healing and creating a physical vessel that is more aligned with our light body. That's why I wore this pendant, because it's alignment with the physical and light body. And that's what we're going to be doing. That's the work we're going to be doing. And we're also going to be aligning our environment to be lighter. It feels like our possessions are going to become lighter. Our environment, our homes, things are going to be lighter. Finances are going to be lighter. It just feels lighter. Everything we're going to start transform to lighter ways of being. Less stuff, which is hard for me. More emphasis placed on service, relationships, self-care, really focusing on the spiritual, the service, and the self-care. Okay, they told me to stop talking. The Hierophant again, yeah. Bottom of this deck, the High Priestess. The Hierophant and the High Priestess. That is absolutely where we are going. All right, let me pull from some Divine Masculine energy for you as your Divine Masculine energy within self, or your Divine Masculine connection, whichever you are feeling resonates with you. Okay. So this is the present, yeah, Queen of Wands. Kind of feels like some karmic energy to me. When the queens come out in reverse, it's karmic for me. I'm dealing with somebody that is a fire sign, possibly your divine counterpart, maybe dealing with a fire sign, karmic. Queen of Swords in the upright. Okie dokie, that's an air sign. Cutting off the blindfold, look how she's got the blindfold. She's in a purple robe. So the Queen of Swords to me is being glorified here. The truth being revealed. 10 of Coins, okay. This could be a marriage, could be a long-term commitment, could be something you're dealing with. You could be a fire sign, karmic. Excuse me. Married to a fire sign, karmic, I am. Not so much karmic, but soulmate. And but this Queen of Swords is, staying balanced and true to self. Let's pull a card for the past. What has gone on in the past in this relationship? Ace of Cups. How about for the future? The World. Okay, so it feels as though, I'm just going to say that they made a choice to follow this relationship. And now they know the truth of it, and it feels like that's coming to an end. And remember, I don't hinge anything on hope, so if you're waiting for somebody to leave their significant other, don't. Live your life. There is, waiting is holding space. It is not putting your life on hold waiting for somebody. Waiting is going on and living your best life, and if they catch up, great. If they don't, then you have lost no ground. Okay, this is that was a Somnia Tarot, by the way. This is the Crystal Visions Clarification deck. Eight of Swords and Death right over it. Yep. Right over the Eight of Swords. This is whatever, see that blindfold? This Queen of Swords cuts that off. Then there's some sort of transformation here, this Death card. Coming in, transforming. King of Swords. Okay. King of Swords is somebody making some decisions, very decisive. He's not standing up right now. He's sitting down. Sword is pointed down. Hasn't quite come to that conclusion yet. But whatever it was that was trapping the divine masculine, or you, or your energy that has kept you from making decisions to move you forward, it's time. And then we have this Four of Cups. You know where your heart belongs. You know where your happiness is. Let's pull from the Angel Tarot, and then we'll wind up with some sacred self-care. Awakening. Yep, that's the Hangman. Look at things from a different perspective, a temporary standstill. It is important to be yourself. So in this temporary standstill, you are in that Hermit energy, you're in the Hierophant energy, you're in the High Priestess energy, and it feels like this time between this new moon and the full moon in Capricorn, and it's instigated by this first quarter moon in Capricorn. It is... yeah, and if you can see in this card, there's the stag there that seems like a divine masculine energy, and here we have a feminine figure, divine feminine energy. So it feels like that between now and the full moon in Capricorn, which I believe is on the 6th, this is a standstill period. This is time for you to kind of get your gear in order. Prepare for your new mission, your stepping into whatever, and I'm just saying it again, it feels like it's focus on the physical body and getting it as in healthy condition as possible. Doing what you can to become healthy. And that could be losing weight, it could be exercising, sleeping more, hydrating, taking vitamins or supplements, whatever you subscribe to, whatever you are called to do, commit to doing, so that you can get a healthier body. It seems very important for us to have a healthier body. And, you know, however you feel your very best, that's where the focus is going to be. And it could be just eating a different diet, a lighter food. It could be, you know, exercising more, meditating, whatever is going to foster this healthier body for you. And then we're going to get our environment in a healthier condition, a lighter condition where we don't feel so weighed down by things. We want to have a comfortable, harmonious home so that there's not the agitation to our soul. Okay, so then we have the Six of Water. It could be some issues regarding children. This could be romanticizing the past. Validate whatever happened for a reason. But it is no longer your responsibility to drag that around. I'm seeing shackles. You've been shackled by something. It's time to, and you have the key to unshackle yourself. Unshackle yourself from the past. It served its purpose. Focus only on the present and how that's going to facilitate the future. And then here we have the 10 of Fire, 10 of Wands. Too much work, accept help from others, life is out of balance. Stress-related health concerns. Okay, so you're creating disease in your body through dis-ease. So that's why they're asking me to focus on the healthy body, because if you don't, you're going to create disease. That's why it's so important to have the harmonious home, because when you are not at ease in your home, you're manifesting dis-ease in your body. Okay, does that make sense? So that's what this awakening is all about. This is making sure that your home is harmonious in order to be at ease so you don't manifest dis-ease in your home. Homes can be very toxic, not only in the, it can just feel toxic if all of your personal belongings carry an energy. If you're surrounded by negative energy, it is becoming toxic to your physical body. And it's time to clear and clean that. A clean, harmonious space. Manifest calm energy in your body. Okay, so let's go through that. And if you need help with that, I'm starting the Blooming Project on my Facebook page, The Organizer Advisor, or my YouTube channel. Check that out. I don't monetize it, but we go through a transformational system for organizing your documents, your home, every nook and cranny, cleaning, transforming your wardrobe, while embedding self-care rituals and routines into our daily life. So if you need that scaffolded support, join me there. Here's the King of Cups. Open your heart and mind to those around you. Trustworthy and heartfelt advice and charity work. Yep. Here's this compassionate, very masterful King of Cups, somebody who is totally now in balance in their emotions, and you are going to now manifest your beautiful version of your life as you see it, as you feel it, but you're also going to serve as a guide, a mentor, and an example, a beacon of light to others. Then we have this Page of Earth in the reverse. With this Page of Earth in the reverse, I just want to say, focus less on the tangible. It feels like we're weighed down by a lot of stuff. Apparently we have been through this process of stuff makes us happy. And now we're shifting away from that and realizing that too much stuff creates a heavy weight of energy in our body, which creates this dis-ease in our home. So we're going to lighten up and live it up, is what they're saying. Lighten up and live it up. We're going to transform our energetic space, both in the physical being and in the physical environment. Here's the, oh my goodness, look at this, the Lovers and the Unity card. Traditional viewpoints or methods, spiritual organizations seek out mentors and like-minded folks. Intimate relationships, carefully weigh your decisions, and good health. What did I just say? Okay, so now this could mean that you're coming into reconnection with your spiritual connected person, your twin, if you're a twin flame, or if you're in a powerful soulmate connection, that could be that. We have the Six of Cups here. But remember, this is about joy and delight. This is self-love, and through that we are going to be allowing and answering our soul mission, our call, our soul siren's call. I'm pulling some sacred self-care. Okay, it says sync with the moon. We've already figured that out by the Moonology cards. Journaling, you may want to keep a journal. It's a good roadmap to go back and remember where you started on this journey and the process that you went through, because other people are going to need that guidance. Here we have family. So we have a 29 card, which is 11, a 51 card, which is a 6, and we have a 23 card, which is a 5. We have the 5 and the 6 here. We have the 5 and the 6 here. Okay, so I'm going to just cast this out here because this is what they told me to say. Some will be married to their twin this year. But this work has to be done first. Okay? Just saying. Don't go off the deep end on that. I'm just saying that's a message for somebody. And dance, which is an 18 card, which is a 9. Okay? All right. That is the reading. I hope it helps. Please like, share, subscribe, do all of that in order to help get these messages out, because this is part of my mission, part of my work. And these messages are meant to help what they said is a tangent in the collective, because there are some people that are right here that are saying, okay, what next? What guidance do I need? And this is their guidance. Okay? Have a wonderful day. Namaste.